Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here. And Merry Christmas everybody. Happy holidays and all those things. Today is Christmas and it is the last Christmas related video that I'm going to be doing. Because after this it's just gonna be the trek to New Year's for 2017. So today I decided to play a Christmas related game. It is Santa Can Fly. I mentioned this with the other Christmas game that I played, called the Infectionator Christmas Edition, and this is the other one that I picked out. I picked out 3, but this one here looks the most enjoyable out of all the 3 of them. I did the Infectionator, and the other one that I found that was maybe was coloring balls. Like, you had to put things around them and dip them in certain order in order to get them the way that the one on the top looks. So I thought that would be kind of boring. This one here I think is going to be a little bit more interesting because I think it's like a fling. Like, you pull back, or they shoot you out of a cannon, and you have to avoid obstacles and get power-ups to keep going. The further you go, you know, the more points you get. Kind of like the turkey fling that is on E-Zone, and like the narwhal thing that Nickelodeon has. I forget what the name is called exactly, but anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this game and see exactly what it is about. So let's play. I haven't actually played this game. I didn't try it or anything, so what you see is my first reaction to this game. I just flipped my ball. So what you see is going to be my first reaction to this game. So without further ado, let's get to playing Santa Can Fly and see what all we're gonna do. Okay, so a launcher, which, just like I thought, you have power-ups that you can buy. You have you can upgrade the launcher to make it better, and you can submit your score. So when you get a record of how many feet you've gone, you can submit it, or you can just fire it and see what it does. Okay, so click anywhere to select angle. So there. Click anywhere to hit strength. So it's a little bit different. Click anywhere to fire. So it's not like when he bounces. Boom. Not enough grenades. Snow! Oh, so there's like a second one there. Also, there's like a power-up thing at the end. I don't get exactly what this is supposed to be. Do you actually get this stuff whenever you... Or it's just a matching game to kill time? Okay, so haven't got any achievements yet. So this is a little bit different than I thought. And like, the cover of this game looks a whole lot more aesthetically pleasing than the actual game. Because you're thinking like, oh, it's like, you know, Santa is going to be shot out of a cannon and you have to hit power-ups, which is the essential thing, I think. But you also have to like get the position right, because I did like, and this thing doesn't even, it's so fast. So that's just gonna put me oh, there is a arrow key. I didn't even notice it said arrow keys. I just was like, okay, so what am I doing? I didn't know there was actually an arrow keys thing. Oh, go away, you stupid ass thing. God damn it. Well, I went a little farther, so that's good. but now we need to go even further than that. Okay, so now that I think I know what I'm doing, because it doesn't say anything about the arrow keys until after you get you start shooting. Well, it says WSD or flying control, 1,000 energy per second. So we got a little bit further, but I don't see where. I mean, the arrow keys doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it did when I first saw that and I tried it, and then it did something, but I don't know. It's definitely not like Turkey Fling. Turkey Fling, is a lot more like you pull it back and you aim it, kind of like Angry Birds, where you pull it back and you're trying to, you know, determine where you want to go, and then you let it go, and then you like flap kind of to with your energy to get further, and then you get power-ups, and that keeps your energy going. So it's not quite like that. If you don't know what Turkey Fling is, you should look up eZone. It's like, I think it's just ezone.com, or just search for eZone, and you want to see the name Lenny Loosejocks. These two guys created this character. He's Australian, and he just wears a pair of shorts. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. I just like automatically started putting. I meant to hit this X, but then I clicked that X instead. So sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So if you aim it up too high, you basically just go straight up and back down. It doesn't really go too far in that aspect. But then you get like a boom, which puts you at a like an extra little bit. I went here in the middle, and it keeps going too fast, and I can't get where I want to go. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting some. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit more distance. Some coins. It's still like a really weird game. Like, it could be executed a little bit better, but like a lot of games on Congregate, they're never usually the way that they should be. Like, you think, like with the title screen, it looks like it should be really super awesome looking, and it doesn't even, it shows a reindeer on the front, like that's who's shooting you. But then when you get into the game, there's like, it's just a cannon that's like going like this, and a strength meter going like this. So I mean, you can't really tell. You know, it's not really that well. So let's upgrade. So we can upgrade to little L, little L. They didn't even spell little right. Baby, mommy, launcher. It's supposed to be like little L, but it's like Litle. And then there's Papa, Dad, Advance, Bazooka, Cannon, Big One, SAR Cannon. Weird. But I'll get the baby, or little L rather, and use that. Because why the hell not? We got 600 and some coins, so we can get more grenades. Increase the power of the grenade. Increase the power of throwing things. I think they mean throwing. More money per coin. Slow down the speed of the selection. That's what we need. Slow that fucker down. Okay, so now we'll see what it where it goes from there. What's this? Oh, whatever. Okay, that's a little better. Click for the angle. And click for the strength. That's a little better. I mean, I'm glad that they have like a function to where you can slow the fucker down, because that's like way too fast. It's a polar bear. Okay, so there, and there. I mean, the ho 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 part is like, instead of him going like ho 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 or whatever, it sounds like he's going ho ho ho, like he's in pain or something. It's kind of sad. At least we're getting some more money. And we got some more bombs. See, the bombs are what, I guess, keep you going. Oh, come on, I was right there on that thing. You should have just let me go. At least we got a further distance, so that's cool. I mean, with these things, like, it's always the power-ups that get you further along. Like, when I download that, I keep wanting to say Nintendo, Nickelodeon game, which is just the narwhal, crazy narwhal, whatever. But it's like one of those fling games, and you have to keep them up as long as you can. And I had that one on my phone for a while. And always, like, you start out really slow. Like, you're not going to get that far with the little bit of, you know, lack of upgrades that you have. But after a certain time, you know, you get more money. Excuse me. You get a little bit more money saved up, and then you can buy upgrades, and then you can just, you know, shoot for the heavens. Because that game, it like eventually will shoot you up into space if you allow it. So Oops. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Oh, I just hit the polar bear. The polar bear must be like insta-death, because even if I had a bomb, it wouldn't let me go past the polar bear. So once you run into the polar bear, it's like you're being eaten for lunch, and you ain't getting it away. So now, even though this is a Christmas related game, and it's probably the most shittiest game that you've ever seen, and I probably could have done something a whole lot better for Christmas, but not really. Not with all the shit that's been going around here. I mean, I told you guys before that a family member of mine passed away the day before Thanksgiving, and we found out on Thanksgiving that he was gone. But, like, we've been having a lot of drama with that side of the family. I mean, they keep, you know, keeping us in the dark about things and not telling us the whole truth about stuff, and it's really frustrating, and it's, you know, a lot of heightened, you know, emotions and things like that, to where people are, you know, not really into the Christmas spirit. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of get into the Christmas spirit when everybody's like really super upset and everything. And yesterday we had not really bad news, but they just, you know, my cousin and ex-aunt came over and was basically causing problems when they didn't need to. So I mean, we were all getting kind of better about the whole situation, and then they come along and basically just make the whole thing, like, upsetting again for all of us. And I'm not so much, like, super upset, like crying like they were, but I'm mostly pissed off about everything that's going on. So I'm, like, really not in a festive mood. Like, I'll wear the hat and I'll play a Christmas game or whatever for the channel, because, you know, you guys deserve something festive and fun. But to go above and beyond for Christmas is just not something that I mentally could have done. It's just, I'm don't mean to dump on you guys. I definitely don't mean to bring you guys down for the holiday. It's just, it's been a really weird year for definitely, and it's just seems like it just keeps piling up, and when it keeps piling up, it just gets like to the point where you don't really feel like being happy and festive, you know, like it seems wrong to be that festive and happy, but I don't want to come in and look like I'm depressed and say like, you know, I didn't want to give a video saying I didn't feel like doing a video today, so, you know, sorry, blah 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 blah. I mean, you deserve something special, and this is as special as I could muster up for the holiday. I'm hoping that, you know, come next year, everything is going to be a whole lot better, and things are going to be less hectic and less depressing and less, you know, just less of everything, because I want to make this channel enjoyable for all of us, not just you guys, but for me too. Because if I'm not having fun, then you guys aren't going to have fun, because it's going to seem obligatory for me to be doing this. And I don't want that to be a thing. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, well, I have to do another YouTube video when I really don't want to. I mean, a couple of days I felt like that, you know, I felt like I didn't want to really do anything, but I kept, you know, to my normal schedule and did something, because you guys deserve it. And, you know, I just don't want to get to the point where it's not fun anymore, because when it gets to that point, you know, I don't want it to be a chore, because when it becomes a chore, then I have to take a look back, or take a step back and look at, you know, assess my situation, I guess you could call it, and see if this is something I want to do right now, or do I want to take a break, or something like that. But I don't want to leave, like, for too long, because I'm trying to get myself known, and I can't very well get myself known if I'm not around, you know. If I'm not making videos, then you guys, you know, will eventually probably unsubscribe and say, probably not even wonder what happened to me. You'll probably just say, oh, well, there goes another YouTuber that tried and failed. You know, I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be that person that tried to do YouTube and just said, well, fuck it, you know, it's not going anywhere, so why bother? I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a channel that, I mean, even though it's slow going, I don't want to get discouraged and, you know, say, this is not going to work, I'm just going to give up. I don't want to give up. I want this to be something that is long term, as long as I can do it, and if it works out, then great. If it doesn't work out, then I try it, you know? So, I'm sorry for, like, making this, like, a very depressing video, and I apologize. I don't mean to make this video, like, super depressing and whatnot, but I just wanted to let you know, like, what's going on with me and what's going on with the family, and let you know that things are going to get better. I mean, they always do. I just, you know, don't want you to think that I'm slowly giving up. I don't want to give up. I want to keep going, and this is, you know, a great outlet for me to, you know, voice my opinions and to have fun and to, you know, get a community built up to where eventually I can help other people. So with any luck, one of these days that's going to be a thing, and I can do stuff to help other people, and hopefully you watching my videos is somewhat entertaining, and I thank you so much for watching. And with that, thanks for watching, everybody, and I thank you for sticking with me for this year, because it's been a rough one, and I hope that, you know, when the year to come in 2017, that everything is going to be better, and things aren't going to get worse, because this family can't handle more stuff going on. So have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope that you got everything on your wish list, or at least some cash so you can buy your own present, which is what I do. I get cash for Christmas and I just buy my own present. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a happy whatever holiday you celebrate, and I will see you after Christmas, the day after Christmas, for the next video on Monday. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a happy and safe Christmas, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a like and share it with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and also check out my website, because the link to that's in the description below. I have a blog on there, have some pictures on there, and a bunch of other things. And also, if you go over here on this side, there is a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. Here in the center will be my face. You can click on that to go subscribe if you haven't yet. And on that side will be a link with a t-shirt on it. That's to my merch store if you're interested in getting some merch. And thank you again. I keep saying thank you, but you're a great Christmas present. Like, any subscriber that I get is like a mini gift, because it's like, okay, great, there's somebody out there that enjoys my bullshit enough to subscribe, and that means a lot. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.